Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Cris Down One, and I am back with another vlog live stream heading home. Basically, I wanted to talk to you guys about an article that I read on BleacherReport.com. You can go check that article out right now. The article link will be in the description below if you want to check it out. But Colin Kaepernick gave an interview to Bleacher Report. Basically, he said that he's ready to play football. He always had a strong desire to play football, and when he gets the opportunity, he is going to be ready on his end. Now, before we get into this article, I got to state this for the record. You know, Colin Kaepernick is better than virtually half of the backup quarterbacks in the NFL. Maybe a strong case can be made, maybe all of them. Okay. And Colin Kaepernick can start on at least 5 good teams right now. He can be the perfect backup for Pittsburgh if Ben Roethlisberger ever gets injured. He will be a great backup in Carolina because of Cam Newton and Colin Kaepernick. They pretty much play the same type of style. And if you've been watching football today, Cam Newton was laying on the ground injured. Now, the man's built like a tank. Chances are he's not going to miss any games. But if there was a chance that he would have missed some games, Colin Kaepernick would have been a great replacement for him. Okay, particularly if they would have signed him in preseason. Okay, so he can get his legs under and figure out the Carolina system, things of that nature. The Baltimore Ravens would be a perfect spot as a backup quarterback. Now, I know his girlfriend tweeted some inappropriate things about the owner as well as Ray Lewis, but the girlfriend, Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend, does not play football. So, and if we're going to say for the record, well, even your wife can keep you away from a job, then what about all the other wives out there and all the other girlfriends out there who say weird and crazy things on social media? It seems like Tom Brady has not been set down or been released because of what his wife has said over the course of for the past couple of years. But that's neither here nor there. Colin Kaepernick needs to play football. Now, there was a 2 weeks ago, and it was a former trainer of Colin Kaepernick, and he said that Colin Kaepernick, the reason why he doesn't have a job is because of his production, not necessarily his stance about the national anthem, not standing up for the national anthem and rather take a knee. Because the truth of it is, Colin Kaepernick's play. Now, one could say, on the other side of the fence, could say, well, the reason why his play is questionable because the 49ers, which was the last team that had Colin Kaepernick, they was under turmoil because of a lot of shakeup in the front office, GMs, a couple of head coaches that simply just did not pan out. Okay, Jim Harbaugh got the most out of Colin Kaepernick, and a lot of NBA analysts were saying 4 years ago that Colin Kaepernick was going to be the next big thing. Okay, and he was one moment that until now a moment of, well, he could not definitely play. His play is questionable. He cannot really contribute to a team. And if you look at Colin Kaepernick through the years, he has shown some leadership as well as his play. Okay, and like I said earlier in the video, Colin Kaepernick can be a backup for a lot of teams in the NFL. Now, there are a few teams out there that has a unique system that the backup knows fully well as the starter, And I understand those situations, but however, if you look at Cleveland and the Denver Broncos, those are teams that could use Colin Kaepernick right now. Okay, why not? Because it's questionable of who's going to be ultimately the starter for the foreseeable future when you look at those organizations, because those organizations are testing the waters, shall we say, on the current crop of players that they believe that's already in their camp that's competing for a quarterback position, a starting role. So why not put Colin Kaepernick in that type of position? What about the New York Jets? I know the New York Jets are basically not really playing. The word I'm looking for. Basically, the New York Jets are not really playing for nothing. They're really playing for the number one pick in next year's NFL draft. They're starting all over. Why not put Colin Kaepernick, sign Colin Kaepernick, and test the water, so to say, with him? Maybe you might have a jewel if you allow him to at least start 5 or 6 games, and then you can tell if this is the perfect person for your roster, and that way you can use that first round. It didn't work. You only signed him for 1 year. The New York Jets would be a great launch pad for Colin Kaepernick. So with the NFL, the longer he stays without a job, and Tim Tebow can basically contest to this, the longer he stays without a job, the stronger case can be made that he's never going to get a job. And if he doesn't get a job this year, he's never going to get a job because he'll be pretty much out of the league for over one whole year, plus some change. But, after a year's time, a lot of owners, a lot of GMs, a lot of coaches are going to say, and use this analogy, well, he's been out so long, we just rather worry about the current crop of younger quarterbacks. And that's pretty much what's going to happen with Colin Kaepernick. It's just one of those things with the NFL. It's not who you know, but what you know. It's about availability, and even though Colin Kaepernick is available, it seems like a lot of GMs, coaches, and owners are staying away from Colin Kaepernick. Now, a lot of these owners, GMs, and coaches have a problem with Colin Kaepernick staying with the national anthem. They're not going to literally say that out to social media because it makes them look, a lot of people, it'll put a lot of pressure on them to do something that they don't want to do. And two, a lot of those GMs, owners, and coaches, they're looking at it as, well, what can he give us right now? Okay, why would we sign him when there's no real guarantee of what type of talent he is? Okay, so it's one of those types of things that Colin Kaepernick is going to, if he doesn't get a job in the next couple of, for this playoff season, then he's never going to get a job next year. And he's going to be pretty much like Tim Tebow. Like it or not, love it or hate it, I felt like Tim Tebow wasn't a good quarterback, but at the end of the day, the guy produced. And for this guy to produce and not be able to get a job is very questionable. Now, he had brief stints with Philadelphia and the New England Patriots, but come on, guys. Chip Kelly was the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and really they couldn't do anything with Tim Tebow. And as well as it was, they had Michael Vick as well at that particular time. And with Tom Brady, no matter how great Tim Tebow could have been, Tim Tebow was never going to replace Tom Brady. Now, he had an opportunity with the New York Jets, but the New York Jets are the New York Jets, okay? And it's amazing how we gave so many chances to Tim Tebow, but We haven't even given Colin Kaepernick a chance. Okay, so it makes you wonder what is really the problem. Is it because of his production, or the simple fact of a lot of things he does outside the football field? Okay, and that's what a lot of people are going to have to determine for themselves. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe, please. Notification gang in the building. Hit the notification icon, the notification bell, so you'll know when my next video or live stream is going down. It's your boy. I'm Cris the Dom One, and I am outside.